yourselves. We got a good one tonight. We got a real good one. And we got a lot of shows, so I got to get right into it. This is the Posse, and that's the Dog Pound. And tonight, those are people who have learned 3 things from the Jennifer Flowers stank-ass Playboy, what is it, Playboy? Penthouse. Have you seen it? It's Penthouse, I think. They've learned 3 things from it. She's not real shy, she's not real classy, and she's not a real blonde either. Yeah. Oh, Sandy, swing around over here for a minute. Swing around. Swing around for me. Yeah, right here. Unlock that baby and come over. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Brown. Big round of applause for Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Brown. Humping. Humping. Bobby Brown. Husband of Whitney Houston. One more time, Bobby Brown. Yes. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Yeah. Call me 5 minutes to showtime. Say, you saved my seats? Yeah, I saved them, Bobby. Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown. Oh, gosh, no, he's on his way. He's been calling me every day this week. Save me some seats, man. You got my, save me some seats. Call me in the car, from the limo. Save me some seats? Got my seats, right? Yes. No, I'm 2 minutes away. Yes, 2 minutes. Bobby Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Brown of humping fame. Bobby Brown. My brother, what's up? Good to see you. Glad you're here, yes. Bobby Brown. Oh, I gotta thank you all. I gotta thank everybody on behalf of myself and Magic Johnson. This thing is in the top 20. Yeah, you know about it, right? Yes. Yes. It's in the top 20, and we thank you. It's an informative video cassette about HIV and AIDS. It's also very entertaining because there are a lot of wonderful people in it, like Color Me Bad and Malcolm Jamal Warner and Urkel and Tom Cruise and Johnny Gill and you name it. They're all in here helping us out. And I saw this thing, and I just wanted to mention it because but all the proceeds, by the way, go to the Magic Johnson Foundation. You can rent it free and bring it back or buy it for under $10. And all the money goes to research, education, and care. And I'm looking, number 8 is a thing called Wet and Wild. I got a feeling you better get my cassette before you get Wet and Wild. Because if you're gonna get wet and wild, you need knowledge and possibly a raincoat. So go get it, go get it. Yes, boy. Another thing, Monday night, if you can come back, especially you, Bobby. Bobby, if you could come back, man. If you could come, can you come back? Okay, cool. Because Monday night, you know what's happening Monday night, right? Let me see the countdown, Sandy. Countdown. The comeback of Milli Vanilli in 3 days. Yes. In 3 days. 3 days. Sandy.
Yeah.
Just in case, have the lip sync equipment ready. Just in case, let's be ready to go both ways. Who knows what's gonna happen? That's gonna be fun. I'm excited, I can't wait. Let's get right down to it. This man backstage is the all-star outfielder for the National League Eastern Champs. He's, gosh, I think he's gonna be MVP, but let me show you why I think. He does stuff like that all the time for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Barry Bonds! Yes. Oh, I'm hanging, man. Relax. You see Bobby? Bobby Brown. Bob. I saved your seats, man. Oh, gosh. Are you really?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Yeah. Where will you be playing next year?
I don't know. I get that question a lot. I think what I kind of sit there and say is I try and keep a whole lot of pieces of papers in my pocket because what I do, I didn't bring it tonight, but I tear them all up and I go like this, guess.
Yeah, yeah. In Pittsburgh, though, it's been good. You keep getting so close.
Yeah, this year meant a lot to me because it was probably going to be my last year in Pittsburgh, and my rapport with Jim Leyland is incredible in our relationship, and I think this team was really good this time. I think our confidence level was a lot better. The disappointment was, I think we took it a lot better this time than we did before. But, you have to look at things positive, Arsenio, just like day-to-day basis. Life goes on, and I believe that God gave me this ability, and wherever I may go, I'm going to keep trying and striving for that next goal and that next step.
Yeah. There was a rough period that you went through in baseball. They call it a slump or a drought. But Mr. Bonilla kind of helped you through it.
Yeah, that's my best friend, and that's a really emotional subject right there. Bobby Bonilla and I, we're like your friend way, back to like this, and he surprised me on a flight, and matter of fact, I was sleeping in the locker room because I was trying so hard to get this stress mental stuff out of my mind and just say, I sleep sometimes before the game, that's what I'm gonna do. So I would lay down, and one of the coaches came and said, Bobby's here. I said, come on, man, y'all gonna wake me up to say Bobby's here?
Yeah.
So I got up, and he was there and hugged me and said, I love you to death, and you have nothing to prove to nobody. You've done your best, and that's all you can do. And I felt like the pieces of the puzzle were back together because, Bobby was part of that puzzle the 2 times that we went to the playoffs, and I felt that he finally made it complete at that time for me to take a whole lot of tension off my mind.
And you actually broke the slump the next day, right?
Yeah. Ran around the bases and said it was over.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
When you're going through that, I assume the press is real hard on you.
Yeah, but I think as a professional, and as anything else, you have to be able to carry that right. You have to be professional about it. The only thing that disappoints you is when you get that quote-unquote status, for instance, of Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson. Everything's so burdened on you. They make it more of a Michael Jordan or Barry Bonds show when it's a Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Atlanta Brave game, and I think it's a team effort, and people should always keep it that way because it takes a team to win it and lose it.
Yeah. I saw on the news one night, I guess Deion Sanders had been getting a lot of flack from a journalist, and he filled a cooler with ice water and threw on the guy.
I don't think that's right. That's just my own preference. I don't feel that he should have done that. I think too many people could take that wrong. You don't do that. He's a professional, and everyone has their own opinions, and everyone can say whatever they want to say, especially the media, and we know that. So, Deion, I think he should have handled that a little bit different. Maybe pulled him to the side, discussed it, and let it go. He means too much to the sports world right now to really mess that up. I don't think he should do that, especially to the kids right now.
Yeah. And speaking of ball players, what is the deal with the bat that Gary Sheffield has?
You like that one, huh?
Yeah, I mean, because I get stories about different. I mean, Jordan told me he still wears his North Carolina shorts under his bull shorts for good luck. People have different interesting things I think they like to hear about.
At the beginning of the year, Gary Sheffield is Dwight Gooden's nephew, so we've always been good friends. The unfortunate thing, he's in the American League and I was in the National League, so we never had the opportunity to spend a whole lot of time together. And he asked me for one of my bats and to sign it at the beginning of the year, and I gave it to him. And I went to the All-Star game and walked into the bathroom, and I'm seeing Gary Sheffield with my bat in the mirror going like this, and I'm like, boy, what are you doing? And Fred McGriff came over to me and said, Barry, he does that every day. He picks your bat up before every game and swings it like as though he says, Barry, that's my boy, and it just, I said, man, if it's that easy, give me my bat back. We are not, no, because, this man going for a triple crown, you just don't change one league to the next and just put the numbers that he put up. Boy, give me my bat back. I looked for that bat He hid it. He locked it up. He takes it on the road with him, Arsenio, and puts it in his room and swings it in the mirror. I've never seen anything like it in my life, but bless his heart, he's had a great year, and I love him dearly.
He has, yeah. Your father was a great one.
Yes.
I always wondered if you would have liked to have done with your dad what the Griffeys were able to do.
I would have loved to. I think my dad was ready to retire, more so than Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Jr. didn't go to college either. He was a younger player that came out of high school and, you know, stardom. You know, that's another story in itself.
Yeah.
There's only so many Ken Griffey Jr.'s in this world as far as his ability at his age. I went to college. My dad was waiting too long, I guess you can say, for myself to come up. My dad was 36 years old and just was getting to the point where he was wearing glasses now. And I think he was just wanted to leave the game while things were going good instead of, you know, somebody asking you to leave.
Yeah.
And you know how that could feel. Leave it while you're going good.
Absolutely. I would like to put you on the spot and have you predict. This won't air until this evening. Who do you think's going to win the World Series?
I say it's Toronto. Not saying that I don't. I think Dave Winfield is time. Everybody that's in the baseball game, since I was a baby, has always been a Dave Winfield fan. I just feel that Toronto, not taking anything away from Atlanta, but when you take a David Cone, the best in the National League pitcher, a Juan Guzman, the best in the American League, and you have those two to face back to back, I think for a two-game span, it might be too much for Atlanta. You know, Glavine can't pitch both games, and neither can Smoltz. And Avery is not the pitcher of a David Cone or Juan Guzman.
Yeah.
So I'd have to just say the favors there, and I'm rooting for Winnie.
Yeah. It would make sense. You know, we call it the World Series, but no one outside of the United States has ever been involved at the end, you know? I mean, we've never had someone from the world, you know?
But I like that, though. I don't think it's fair for people to sit there and say anything bad about it. I feel that it's a good landmark for the country. I think that it means something. If Major League Baseball was in Japan, I would root for the Japanese to win it. I mean, this is a worldwide sport, and I think that if it's going to be major leagues in Canada, I love Canada. I love the country, and I think it's a wonderful country. And I also wish Atlanta would win, too, because there has not been a major team to win in Atlanta as well. The Hawks haven't won, the Falcons haven't won, and neither of the Braves have won a major. So to go back and forth, that's kind of tough, but I think it's great. I think it's good. I think what happened with the flag and they turned it back around and everything and the president and apologies and stuff was good for the countries. I think it said something for us.
Yeah. Well, continued success and happiness to you and the wife and the kids, and I hope you get that MVP.
And my boy Bill.
We'll be back. Yes. Join me all next week when my guests will include Richard Pryor. I've been waiting for that one. Now I can retire. Yes, Richard Pryor will be here. James Walters, Michelle Phillips, Shaba Ranks, and Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill and Shaba. That should be fun. Patrick Duffy, George Wallace, very talented stand-up comic. Carol Simpson will be here to talk news and journalism and politics and everything. Public Enemy. I am definitely going to show up that night. Sandra Bernhard, Barry Manilow, Paul Reiser is coming, Wilson Phillips, a lot of stuff. And of course, the Milli Vanilli comeback here on Monday. I can't wait. Good week. And all y'all can come back if you'd like to. And Bobby, you're always welcome, man. I save your seat. Anytime you want me to save your seat, you just call me every day and ask me. And I'm there. You know these next ladies as Michelle on the hit series Full House. And here's a look at them at work.
I got it! I just learned a song.
Please welcome Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Boy, how is Dave and John and Bob?
Good.
Very good. You all speak very well. Are you twins?
Yeah.
Do you ever want to shake Bob Saget and say, shut up? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. You all have an album. And what's on that album? Singing? Yeah. And what kind of songs? I can just do this by myself. Yeah. No, actually, somebody told me there's a song called Brother for Sale. Now, what is that song about?
Selling our brother, but we don't want to sell.
Oh, it's kind of a joke? A little bit? And when can we go get that album? Is it in the store now? Oh, how soon can I get it?
We don't know.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think about the club scene in L.A.? Let's see. Oh, we have a clip. You better have a clip. You got a clip? Yes, we have a clip. Yes. Would you like to set this clip up?
Kick it, Sandy.
Yes.
25 cents.
Yes. Now, that clip, I assume, is from, like, your video. Do you watch videos? Do you watch MTV?
Not that much.
I don't blame you. That's a stupid question. I heard that you all like the Beach Boys. Really? Now, how did you get involved in the Beach Boys? I bet John Stamos had something to do with it. Yeah, what do you like about the Beach Boys? They're legends, yes. They're legends. Clearly, that's what they were thinking. They're legends. Uh-huh. Boy, I bet Dave Coulier and Bob Saget paid them. When you get there, girls, don't say anything to him. You all have beautiful eyes. What color are your eyes, gray or green?
Green.
Green. And I can't tell you all apart. Now, you are...
Mary Kate. Ashley.
Some people don't even know they're two girls. Do you meet people in public who are surprised that you're twins and it's not one girl, really? Do you sign autographs?
Yes.
Could I get your autograph? Because it's a good time waster. Sign right there. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, that's like a little balloon with an A in it. You're kind of creative. See, mine looks like this. See? It's kind of like the balloon without the A in it and a dot. You sign yours. Yes, I'm canceled for sure. Oh, that's cool. And yours is a little heart. That's beautiful. Thank you very much, because I'll save this. Look at what it looks like. This is what their cassette looks like. And Sandy, I don't know if you can get in on this, but here are the see, that's a little heart there, and that's a balloon with an A in it, and that's mine. See, that's mine there. Well, thank you all for coming by. What's your favorite TV show besides your own? And mine, of course. I'm laughing alone again. What's your favorite TV show?
Family Matters.
Oh, you said Family Matters, and you like
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs, yes. I like both of those. I like both of those. But I like your show. And I even know when it's on. Full House airs Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. on ABC. These are very pretty. Did you pick these dresses out?
No, my mom.
Oh, your mom. Do you ever pick your clothes out?
Yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes? Do you like what you're wearing?
Yeah. Yes.
It's very pretty, very ladylike. Are you all married? Well, thank you for coming by. And tell the guys I said hello, because they're friends of mine. Let's see, Bob and I used to do stand-up, and the same with Dave. We did stand-up at a place called the Comedy Store. And Mr. Stamos, we're good friends, too, because we like the Beach Boys. And Paula Abdul. Do you like Paula Abdul? Yeah, she's good. What's your favorite Paula Abdul song? Straight up, now tell me, do you really want it? You like that? Did you know Cold Hearted Snake was written about me? Check them out on Full House. Mr. Cosby next. Thank you, ladies.
He's one of comedy's all-time greats. Please welcome Bill Cosby.
Don't do that.
Now, first of all,
Okay.
First of all, here's where you went bad.
Oh, man.
You gotta, those kids don't work unless you have some Jell-O pudding. You gotta, see, I saw them. They were like this. They were waiting, man. You're the right color, but you didn't have the pudding. You'd had the pudding, they'd have been talking up a storm, man. But I just enjoyed watching you just die sitting there. I'm telling you, and you know, they are relentless, man. They're relentless because they do like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, go ahead. You interview me. You interview me.
So, how's Bob Saget?
And you know what they're thinking?
What?
I want to go home. I want to go home. They have no idea why they're here, who they're here, whether they want to go home. I want to go back on the job. Then you said a very funny thing. You said, "Are you two married?" And they went. You know, then they said to each other, "He drinks." But if you'd had the Jell-O pudding, you know. Now ask me if you pretend you're holding a box of Jell-O pudding.
Okay.
So
like,
you said you.
So how's Bob?
No, you asked me if we're married.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you married?
Are you kidding? We're not married. We're too young to be married. See, but you didn't have this, man. Thank you.
Wow, they've been here before. They've done sketches with me.
Well, they've
talked
run
up a
out of
storm.
gas.
Oh.
They've run out of gas.
Okay.
The little kids run out of gas.
Oh, gosh. Let me ask you about television. I've talked to a lot of guests about your quote.
2 of them I saw.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the show?
I watched the Arsenio Hall show, yes. Sometimes, for instance, in Massachusetts, you're on,
Yes. That's Bobby Brown's people, I think, clapping. Uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh, yes.
Was he really supposed to be here?
All week, all I've heard is, yo, save me some seats, man. Don't dog me. Okay.
He's talking to you?
Yes.
And you accepted this on the phone?
Well, no, I actually saw him. We hung out. Me, him, and Albie Sure hung out one night. It's like, yo, you gonna save me some seats Friday, right? I'm like, yes.
Okay, but because I thought, you know, over the phone, anybody could be Bobby Brown.
Oh, yeah. And he called right before the show. I'm on my way. I'm en route.
Don't get loud. Don't get loud.
I'm sorry, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited
Don't
because
get loud
he
because
called me.
no, Bobby is not here. Bobby's not here. Let it go, Arsenio.
Okay.
He's not here. He's not here. You're not gonna worry about it. You had tonight. Now let's go with the good stuff. You had Barry Bonds, heavy hitter, catch anything in the world.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
Hit anything moving. Right.
Okay.
And then you had two little beautiful kids, and you were wonderful with them. You had a wonderful time. The reason why I'm saying that is because you don't know it. Busy worried about, are those the seats that he left?
There's seats for his posse, too.
Wow. It is kind of a drag, isn't it?
Okay, anyway, you want to comment on that thing?
You're going to go to a commercial first, though, right? Then we'll come back.
You got that producer thing in you that makes me mad sometimes. This is my show.
See, there you go again.
Getting loud.
And drawing the crowd. Maybe Bobby will be back when we come back from the commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Okay, we'll take a commercial.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm returning my humping album if he don't show up. We'll be right back. Yes. Let's talk about blacks in television.
What? What?
You're so articulate when I read magazines.
What?
And then you come here and you
Say, huh?
blacks on television.
What about him?
You seem to have a problem with images and what writers create and things of that nature. And
Look.
and I'd like to hear you talk about it.
The Cosby Show came on, and we were there for 8 years. And we were...
Gotta give you one of those. Thank you.
We were making a statement about who we are as Americans. Not the full scope of it, but certainly we didn't want to be seen one note. Now, anything after that, and it was in a newspaper, I gave an interview, and I said, after the Cosby Show, the steps should go up. Frank's Place didn't make it okay, so you try other things. But today, what producers and writers are trying for, it's one note. You've got to have more than that. You have a family.
Mm-hmm.
You have aunts and uncles.
Yes.
If you look at these sitcoms, I don't know how many of your family you can even see there, or how many of your friends. Night after night after night, being hit with a bunch of people that you wouldn't want working next to you. You wouldn't want in your house. You wouldn't want to do anything with except jump around and chase each other. It's just not fair. There's no level of intelligence. And there's intelligent humor to be had if people would, instead of the drive-by image, you see. I said to a person one time, when I was having a problem with a script, I said, look, you don't have a respect for these people. Well, they thought that I was a person saying that they didn't like African Americans. I said, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you don't have a respect for the characters you're writing. If a person has dropped out of junior high school, it is not to say that this is an ignorant, step-and-fetch-it, Uncle Tom kind of character. Because the person is not a college graduate, it is not to say that they can't string 2 sentences together or not be disrupted because a lady went by. Every woman doesn't dress with the thing up to here. In videos, yes. And perhaps even in movies. But look at what happens with our films. How many films do you see African Americans? You understand? Now, American. That's the important thing. That's who we are. You can't say to me, I'm acting white because I wear a suit and a tie and I graduated from Morehouse and I'm now going to Columbia. You can't say that. You know, what you're doing is you're looking at me and you're saying I'm not supposed to graduate from Morehouse and go to Columbia. And I'm saying that, see, they base it. If you listen to these people on Arsenio, the ones in power, it is absolutely mind-boggling the way they think. First of all, they blame everything on the Midwest. They say, well, the Midwest people don't know anything about this, and they're not going to really respond to it. I mean, people in the Midwest, they got Northwestern University, University of Chicago, the brightest schools in the United States of America, and these people are not hip enough to know anything? Jesse Jackson came out of the Midwest. They don't know anything about African Americans? So the important thing is I want them to raise that level. I want to see people that I know who are funny. And they say it in an intelligent manner. Many times broken English, many times ultra hip, but certainly not the same note, you see. And the drive-by is what they see when they're driving by, and that's the image. We had a problem at the University of Massachusetts, racial problem on campus with the kids. And it's because people look and they see the only thing that they can see is television, movies, and if this is all they're going to put out on television, these kids, they don't know anybody. And what they've been told is like every African-American kid at a school is there because of affirmative action. Stupid, and scapegoating. Now, the other point is, it's not all Caucasian Americans. One of the important things that James Baldwin said, among a ton of things, he said, before the Africans came here or were brought here, there was no such thing as a white person. It was Spanish, you were French, you were Italian, you were English, Scottish, Welsh, Russian, Czechoslovakian. But when the Africans were brought here, then everybody became white. So there was the white man, the red man, the black man, and then this terrible color that they call the Asians. You understand?
Yeah.
So the United States of America, I was born here. My parents were born here. My grandparents were born here. This is what I am. All of a sudden, if I put on I'm not supposed to have a suit, then you can't turn your head around backwards. You know, you can't. You gotta listen to Connie Francis all the time. You understand what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? And I know that these people are capable of doing it, but it's that they don't want to do it. Now, I heard a terrible, terrible rumor. A friend of mine wrote a script. The agent has it, applied, sent the script to networks. We don't want any more black shows. Fine. Why? Well, they're not doing that well in the ratings.
That's true, though. That's not a rumor.
But the white shows are not doing well in the ratings either. So, no more white shows. Huh? Okay. Because according to standards, now, if you get a 9 rating, you're in the running, which in 1988 was a test pattern. You follow what I'm saying? So it just is not fair. These people should, and I'm not talking about time anymore. Well, let's give it time. You know, we need time. We're going to start a program. Then we'll start a program where we'll bring people in and we'll teach them how to write. These people already know how to write. They don't know how to think. That's the most important thing. Now, put these people to work now. and let them go. I'm not just talking about African Americans. I'm talking about there are writers who are willing to do it. I have six, but two guys up front, Moriarty and Mulligan, Irish. You understand? Mm-hmm. They want to work. They want to do it, and they're doing it, and they're beautiful. Right now, at this time, Malcolm Jamal Warner is doing a script that these two guys are responsible for overseeing, and they're doing it. Malcolm Jamal Warner, you know what color he is. You know what color the kids happen to be who are working on the show. And it's absolutely wonderful, and you can connect with it. We're all out of time.
Yes.
I'm leaving.
Mr. Bill Cosby.
Thank you.
Performing a steamy ballad right now, this is Al B. Sure. Bar.
Come on, y'all, come on.
Feel so sexy, yeah. Make me wanna smile, yeah. Don't you go nowhere, babe. Don't you ever go away.
Come on.
Baby, come and learn my lesson. 'cause I just boo every time I can see your lovely faces.
This is very hot. It needs no promoting. We can just put it right here and talk about. Now Monday we hung out and Bobby was like, "I'll be there." Where's Bobby?
Probably out humping around. That's my man, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's his prerogative. It's good to see you, man. This is hot.
I'm just working hard, brother. Hard-working black man, that's it.
And producing too. We'll be right back. I can't believe Bobby didn't show up, man.
My mother's in the house.
Guests of the Arsenio Hall show stay at the new Hotel Nico in Beverly Hills. Once you get here, you know you've arrived. Conveniently located on the cutting edge of Los Angeles, it's LA's newest statement of style and elegance.
Peace. That's Mom, by the way.